Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put down below, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. As usual, for the month of March, I'll be offering a special sales offer reading, and for this month it's inspired in the current Pisces season we are on. If you would like to know more details about it, you can also read down below, and if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, and then we'll tie it together also with the cards that will be showing up. So I'm feeling like March brings some sort of relief, and it feels like a big relief kind of energy. So for those of you that have been struggling with something huge, for those of you that have been through some sort of pain, even physical pain, I do feel like relief is coming your way. There's a sense of you being able to move beyond some sort of physical limitations that have been keeping you a little bit stuck or under the weather. So I just see like a beautiful regeneration when it comes to your health. For some of you also when it comes to your availability. So I feel like some of you have not been feeling like you would have space within you to offer much to the world when it comes to who you truly are, your loving essence, your sense of purpose, your sense of care. It's like something has been preventing you from offering your light out there. And I feel like there's a beautiful energy of you being able to release and free so much of a beautiful energy you have been, holding inside captive. In a way, I feel like the fact that March is presenting a relief and resolution is pushing you forward into taking certain steps and even making certain choices that prior to this energy you wouldn't dare doing, or you wouldn't be able to do. I also feel like there's a strong sense of you overcoming an energy of conflict, an energy where some sort of environment of competition has been taking place. So for Pisces that have been through something when it comes to work, when it comes to groups, communities, something that is like association with, people. I feel like there's something about some of you Pisces being on top. So it's like you're overcoming and you're breaking free from a conflict-prone energy on top, like crowned by how tactful and wise you're able to move out of something. I feel like March presents this test of will for some of you, in the sense that will you choose ego or will you choose your spiritual wisdom to solve something? Here it is, the Five of Wands energy. So there's a sense of you at times still battling spirit with ego and what to choose, what way to go about something in order to break free. But I feel like the majority of you will be prone to choosing spirit, temperance. I feel like some of you just want peace. Some of you have really been under stress or around a very loud environment where people are not getting along, situations are not, fitting together beautifully, nicely, harmoniously. And the temperance here is like you want harmony, you want peace, you want silence at a certain level, and you want things to be more serene in its way of operating. So you want something to operate with more harmony, with something that fits much more of your own personal view and style and standard when it comes to how things should be done. So your approach to work, your approach to your relationships, your approach to your daily tasks, your approach to your own well-being is all going to be under this sort of temperance spell, which is a focus and applying here a big effort to choose the best ways to handle things. You want to be in a certain way. I feel like some of you Pisces want to be, you know, the good girl or the good guy here, and you might be invited to be in that frequency a lot. Not because I feel like it's not because you're like something here, like you're not out of your own flaws of character, but it's needed. There's something here about the need of you coming to terms and even, you know, integrating those flaws and seeing the beauty that exists in them. So I just feel like there's a lot of things that are about you seeing yourself in a different light, you allowing yourself to live under this light, under this peace, under this divine protection, and this energy of healing that the Temperance also brings, that is beautiful. Indeed, there are some of you Pisces that have not been feeling, you know, the strongest, the fittest. There's something here about your physical energy that has not been perhaps the best, and you're finding out the right treatment, you know, the right medicine, the right foods to eat, the right techniques, the right, you know, rituals and therapies to get you going into a much better place. And that's the feeling here for many of you Pisces. You just want to be in a much better place than where you have been. And I feel like some of you are about to get that opportunity. This season brings also some sort of I really feel like many of you, it's like you're ending something very heavy and karmic, and you're like transcending, ascending into a really different, you know, vibration and frequency that is much more spiritual. And I also feel like you're just opening your arms and receiving again, becoming so receptive to divine energy, to God, and to the embrace of life. It's like you're coming to peace with a lot of things that are difficult for us as human beings to come to terms with. I just feel like there's something about many of you Pisces just being able to forgive something huge and be free from something huge, and in that energy find peace, find God, find silence, find, you know, an ultimate sense of something that connects you to a higher order and understanding of situations. I also feel like some of you that have been struggling to understand something, this month it's very rich in its opportunity for you to have that understanding really on point. There's something here about you being some sort of messiah, so I don't know, there's something really prophetic and prophecy energy here, prophetic, prophet. For those of you that are into spirituality or religion, this can be a really, really important month. And even for those that are not, you can find yourself more attracted to study spiritual stuff or religious studies, books, experiences. Maybe some of you are like talking with people about this, with different people about their opinions, takes, and experiences when it comes to religion, when it comes to the mysteries of our world. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to balance and manage here a lot of different also opinions and knowledges of all kinds, but many of you it's about spirituality in its whole. So there's something about a division within the spiritual concepts that you might be balancing. Like maybe you're seeing some inconsistencies, or you have your own doubts and you're like on this quest for truth. With the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles is really that feeling like you're in a quest for truth. Of course, that for some of you, will not be about spirituality, but I feel like for many of you it is. For others of you, it's just you're in a quest for truth in general that would bring peace. And I keep getting like silence into your life. So it's like where you won't have those fracturing kind of doubts constantly assaulting you and keeping you from the path, whatever that path is for you. So I feel like you need to find answers and be like the high priestess for sure. You need to find answers that shut down your doubts and your insecurities, because that is what has been preventing you at a certain level to move forward and accomplish something you have been wanting to accomplish. Definitely there's a division between light and dark forces. Your light and your shadow energy itself has been battling or in a state of division instead of integration, which is also what the temperance invites. Of course, that there can also be situations where some of you are mediators of conflict a lot in March. You might have like the two sides. You might hold the knowledge of the two sides of a story, and this being relevant to your life right now, and you might be trying to find the best way to bring those two sides to the front, or you might be struggling. I feel like the majority of you are trying to bring peace to these two different sides. For others of you, you might be struggling to find, which side is the true one, the one that is the just one for you to take a part on. It could also be that you are in the middle of this and you have your own truth and someone has another truth. Whatever it is, I just feel like it's very important that you stand in the middle point, that you don't go to extremes, that you don't do anything impulsive or rash, because the High Priestess and the Temperance are about really being in the middle, in your most it's like in an energy that it's more observant than about action for the time being, because it is a certain way you still need to have more knowledge. So it wouldn't be wise for you to choose or do anything before that knowledge is completely with you in a clear, transparent manner. For those of you that are waiting for some sort of revelation, it is coming. And I do feel like this revelation actually brings peace to you and to your life. So whatever it is that you're looking is also looking for you. And I do feel like many of you Pisces, spirituality and all that encompasses is one of the big tools here for you to find deeply important answers about your life and the things that are concerning you. So, in particular, I feel like reading perhaps ancient texts or religious, again, books, philosophy books that talk about, the big questions and the big concepts and investigations out there, or listening to those that you feel hold some knowledge more than you. Do that, because it is through it that there's a big assistance in helping you also in your material world and in finding more balance, because I feel like the majority of you Pisces also, your season is about you coming to your full it's like you're coming to your full understanding, to a full understanding of your own spiritual identity, and at the same time using that to restore balance into your material world. So I do hope you have a great month. Hopefully you will see each other soon.